welcome back to the channel. So guys, this is crazy. Right at the end of the year, on the precipice of Christmas, this is kind of a shock. But you know what? I'm not surprised by anything that Mattel's doing these days, especially since it's not really Mattel that made this announcement. It's sort of a leak that happened in the UK, and honestly, I think we're all the better for it because, wow, more leaks for Master Universe are coming in 2023. Holy crap, everybody, get ready because this one's going to be a huge one. Army building is going to be the theme for today's video, guys. Before we get started, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. Well, guys, without further ado, let's get into this and check out what was announced about Snake Man and army building skeletons. Let's have a look, guys. So today was absolutely crazy. Sometime this afternoon, I got a ton of messages from people letting me know exactly what was going on with this particular leak. It started with Danny Phillips. He sent me this post from Facebook, and it was listing all these crazy announcements. And I was like, what's going on? And then I got immediately I got a message from Facebook saying that Toy Habits was talking about this, and I was like being teased. You know, I was just, beside myself saying, okay, something big is happening right now. And I finally got a message from Mike over on Instagram, and he says, hey Jay, I found your channel through Ray Collecting Classics, of course, a huge shout out to Ray over at Collecting Classics, and have been loving it. Thank you so much, Mike. Found this and thought it would make a great video. Some interesting stuff in the UK site has pre-order set for Origins that have not been announced yet. Holy crap. So we scroll down, and Mike has a link to this UK site with several different listings, and I gotta thank Mike for this heads up. Thank you so much, Mike. This is amazing. Let's click on these and see exactly what all the fuss is about, because everybody's going absolutely bonkers over this right now. So apparently everything is coming from this site called The Whole Shebang in the UK. Scrolling down, we can see that they are a wonderful online toy distributor. Scrolling down, we can see that they have brand new stock items coming for sale, as well as pre-ordered items. And if we take a look at some of their pre-ordered items here, guys, this is where things kind of get really, really exciting. We see some Return of the Jedi figures, but then there it is. Oh my gosh, everybody. The Master Universe Origins Skeleton Warrior 2-pack, the Master Universe Origins Screech and Skeletor 2-pack, and there it is, the Master Universe Snake Man action figure 4-pack. So guys, let's take a let's take a look at this. This is absolutely crazy. Wow, I can't believe it. They actually have a listing up for the Master Universe Origins Skeleton Warrior action figure 2-pack, which has free shipping in the UK. Pre-order date is going to be due in August. Holy crap. They do have a layaway plan, which is amazing. That's always welcome. And yeah, they're showcasing photos from the San Diego Comic-Con display that they had earlier in the year. But you know what? This is definitely one of those things we've been just drooling over in terms of like army building. And I gotta tell you, I'm super excited about this. Yeah, back in San Diego Comic-Con, they teased these by putting them on display, and they had not just one, they had several of these guys, which at the time led us all to believe that, this is possibly a new figure in the future. They even showcased some of the action features where this Skeleton Warrior was detached from his torso, and where this Skeleton Warrior was actually detached from his legs. And that really led me to believe that, these guys are possibly ready, or at least in the prototype stage, because look, these guys, in certain parts, you can actually see there's an actual joint in there. And yeah, they're definitely prototype figures. Again, you can see all the joints everywhere, but if they look anything close to this, I think I'm going to be super excited for these guys. Holy crap. They do look amazing. And of course, they've been featured on multiple packages, including the very first time they showed up on Castle Grayskull. That was absolutely amazing. And we do know that figures that are usually teased on packaging eventually get a release. So this is super exciting to think about. Holy crap. Guys, I gotta tell you, I've been waiting for a really good army building set. Back in the day, the Filmation versions, Skeletor had those weird, robots that sort of eventually looked very similar to Horde Troopers once upon a time. Listed at £37.99. And of course, this is where things kind of, I end up scratching my head a little bit. Why release the Skeleton Warriors in a 2-pack, but then release the Snake Men in a 4-pack? That's kind of a weird move in my opinion. And the price actually is not that bad. It's pretty much exactly double, £64.99. And I'm really sitting here thinking, why release the 4-pack instead of a 2-pack like this? However, I will say that I'm happy that a 4-pack is coming out. It will literally be the first 4-pack army builder I think we've seen in the Master Universe, which is crazy. But then that leads me to wonder, which Snake Men are we actually talking about? A lot of people are speculating that it's going to be the Horde Trooper Snake Men, which was teased on the Thunder Punch He-Man backing card a little while ago. These Snake Men are freaking awesome, and I do love the way they look. They've already been released in the Master Universe Classics Edition. We really got to read between the lines here. I am sort of not convinced that these guys are going to be included in the pack. The reason I say that is because the listing actually says the Master Universe Origins Snake Men action figure 4-pack. There's no mention of the evil Horde at all. And we do know that these are Horde Trooper Snake Men. They were San Diego Comic-Con exclusive releases. They actually did not come out for the pre-orders during the Classics run. So these guys were very, very exclusive. And again, they are a Horde Trooper Snake Man builder. So I'm really kind of skeptical that any of these guys will be released in the 4-pack. If they are, that would be 2 of the 4 figures. And then who are the other 2? I don't think these 2 guys are actually going to be part of that building set. As you remember, these guys came in an exclusive 3-pack, which was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive only release. It came with Slamurai and the Snake Troopers. We'll talk about Slamurai in a different episode, but man, that was an incredible pack if you were at San Diego Comic-Con during that year. My actual thought process is leading me to believe that they're going to be very different types of Snake Men, and I'm really hoping that we actually see some of the Snake Men that was showcased at San Diego Comic-Con earlier this year. I mean, they showcased a ton of different Snake Men in different variations and different colors. Now, admittedly enough, most of them were just head swaps and body modifications using existing parts from, as we know now, Camocon, as we can see here. We see Camocon's arm attached to the body of Camocon, but it has Rattler's head extension, right? That is a wonderful, use of the different part swaps. Really digging in deep with the Master of the Universe Origins play features. We see here another Cobra Khan figure. He's been knocked down by the palace guards here, or is that Man-at-Arms? And yeah, he's got a completely different paint deco, and I love the way he looks. Actually, this is Rattler's body. We can see the tail on the back there. We do have this crazy Rattler, which is completely blue, wonderful designs, and we do have a sort of juxtapositioning of Camocon and Rattler's head in a very red, crimson, style here. Again, they made a ton of these guys for display at this scene for Eternia, and I'm starting to think that this is actually what we're going to see. I mean, I would love to see this version of Camocon with his claws, with a Rattler's head in this crimson body, and we see another sort of Rattler's neck extension with Camocon's or Cobra Khan's body. Again, this is just crazy. And then this blue guy here, seriously, he looks absolutely crazy with Rattler's body. We potentially could see a lot of different Snake Men. Who is that? I mean, this gray Snake Man out of nowhere looks freaking amazing. I mean, this is really, really encouraging that we're gonna get a 4-pack and potentially get any of these guys that were on display at San Diego Comic-Con. But I think it's more likely we're probably going to get designs which were inspired from the Classics edition that were released during that wave. And I wouldn't mind if I got these 2 army builder guys. I think they look absolutely fabulous. They look so great, and it would be really cool to get them into the Origins line. Seriously, I love their weapons. Their expressions are just amazing. Now, these guys also had swappable heads, which made them look a little bit less ferocious, a little bit more docile, and I would love it if that was part of the 4-pack. Or I would even be fine with pretty much every single one of these guys with different heads, with basically 4 different head sculpts that you could swap independently. Therefore, really bolstering the ranks of your army building at that time. Seriously, these guys looked great when they were released, a number of years ago. These guys were about as generic as you can get. They didn't even have any names associated with them. They were a true army builder, literally just being called Snake Men, slithering minions of King Hiss. But honestly, they look absolutely stunning, and I really can't wait until we get these guys into the collection. The last listing was something we were always expecting. I mean, this was not a shock. The Master Universe Origins Skeletor and Screech action figure 2-pack shipping in April. And this is very exciting. £34.99. Very exciting to see this listed. Eagle-eyed collectors will know that these have been teased on packaging artwork for quite some time. If we look at the back of the Zor Tila 2-pack, we actually do see exactly what is being offered. Of course, Zor and Tila are featured on the packaging, but if we look carefully, Skeletor and Screech are right there. So this is definitely a precursor to what is going to be released, and almost in parallel, because on the packaging design we do see the exact same pairing being put together as if they are going to come into battle at some point. And it's definitely something that I'm really hoping will be unique, as we do know that Tila is not the same, not exactly the same. I mean, it's the same buck, it's the same, overall design, but she's colored differently. Her staff is supposed to be, golden. Her sword is supposed to be golden. Her hair is actually a different style, so they did actually sculpt a different head for Tila. And I'm hoping that that's going to be carried over with Skeletor. Perhaps he has his own unique, strap set, perhaps a new head sculpt. I'm really hoping that that's something that will be available soon. But this leads, into questions of more army building in 2023, because the Snake Men, the Skeleton Warriors are coming. Does this possibly mean that we might be lucky enough to get, the the Skeletor robots from Filmation? I think that's a bit much to hope for, but honestly, I would be over the moon if I could get those, because I totally missed out on this set when it was released from Master Universe Origins, and I can't wait until we find out what other figures are going to be released in 2023. Oh my gosh, guys, this is absolutely crazy. I mean, there's been a lot of speculation that Motu is going to slow down in 2023 and probably not make it in 2024, but I gotta tell you, it's hard to believe that, especially now with leaks like this that just keep coming out week after week after week. I mean, last week we found out about Merman, we found out about, all the Masterverse figures that are being released, and now we get basically a confirmation, that army building is going to be a massive thing in 2023. I mean, come on, Snake Men army building, a 4-pack for them. The Skeleton Warriors, holy crap, it never ends. And of course, we can't forget about Screech and Skeletor 2-pack. I'm hoping that it's going to be a very, very unique version of Skeletor going forward. This is crazy, guys. And of course, it looks like Motu is going to keep going strong in 2023 and hopefully beyond. There's a ton of characters still available in the Snake Man line, in the Masters Universe line. I mean, we could keep going to the Preternia line for a long time. And who's to say that they won't create new characters along the lines? Also, we really just have not explored the Master Universe Origins Princess of Power, tie-in. That's, I think, a huge possibility that's getting ready for the future. And you just never know. But the future is bright for Master of the Universe Origins, guys. I can't wait until we get to see more of what's happening in 2023. Guys, please let me know in the comment section below, are you going to be starting your army building in 2023? We've already got the Eternian Palace Guards, who can definitely take on the forces of the Evil Horde, as well as Snake Men and Skeleton Warriors. We've got a ton of things coming along the way in 2023. Let me know in the comment section below if it's something that you're going to be starting your collection with in the new year, and if this is definitely up your alley for multiple packs. That's the biggest thing for me, multi-packs for 2023. Or has Masters of the Universe finally gotten too large for its own good, and you're going to be cutting back, especially with high prices going higher and higher and higher for toys? Let me know that in the comment section below, guys. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really helps me out. And if you're in the position to help out the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's Mega J Retro on Patreon. The patrons of this channel really help me to deliver brand new episodes every single week, and I really appreciate every single one of them for helping me out. It really, really makes a difference, especially during this time where I'm sort of between jobs. Guys, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for all your support. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you're all having a great holiday season. Good journey, everybody. And of course, if you celebrate it, have a Merry Christmas. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.